I know my background is really bland. I don't got much going on. So anyways, getting to the point of the video. Today, we are going to talk about what I think is important to consider when you're choosing what college you're going to. I'm gonna call the video my Big 10 college must-have. No, it's like I'm talking, whatever. Something with Big 10 in it. And let me tell you why. The school I want to go to is part of the Big 10. So I wanted to incorporate that into the title. I got a book. I got the notes on my phone and I'm recording with my phone because I don't got no camera. I'm just get right into it. So the first thing you want to consider when you're picking the school you want to go to, I feel as though, is the academics of the school and the majors that the school has. So obviously, if you know what you want to be, or at least know what you want to major in, make sure you pick a school with that major. The school I want to go to actually doesn't have my major for freshmen, but the reason I still want to go there is because they have a program where you can get your degree in education, which is what I want, in 5 years, a master's degree in education in 5 years instead of 6, which is perfect because I want my PhD. So being able to get my master's in 5 years means less schooling. So you can get your master's in education, but you have to, when you first go to school, you're not going to be an education major because they don't have that initially. Also making sure, you know, academically they have stuff that will be useful to you. Make sure the school in and of itself is like a good school with good academic, like a good, like, you know, if you was to go on niche, I look at niche all the time for what school I want to go to, or for any colleges I'm considering, or even I'm thinking about applying to. I go on niche and I look at what their grade level is on niche, on academics, and all of the other stuff as well. So yeah. The second thing you want to consider when you're picking a school is the location and environment of that school. So it's important to ask yourself, do I want to go to a school in a more suburban area, in an urban area? Do I want to go out of state? Do I want to be in state? All of those types of questions, so you can find that school that meets your requirements. All right, so here's what I simply like. I like suburban campuses because I feel like suburban campuses make you have that college feel, like you really feel like you're in college. But at the same time, I wanted a campus where it can have urban aspects, because I feel like a lot of urban areas have so much stuff to do. Like it's hard to get bored when you're in a city because it's always something you could do. Even if you do the same thing every week, it's still some type of activity for you to do. The school I want to go to has 5 different campuses, and some of those campuses give you an urban feel, some of those campuses give you a suburban feel, and that's perfect for me because it depends on what I'm feeling that day. If I want to chill in if I'm in a suburban type of mood, I can go to one of them campuses. If I'm in a city type of mood, I can go to that campus. So what's it called? I like that about my school that I am interested in. I love that a lot. It really does hit on the nose. It hits what I'm looking for when it comes to location in the school. Third thing that actually kind of ties in with location, is the distance. How far do you want to go? Do you want to go far away? Like if you in PA, do you want to go to California? Do you want to stay real close to home, like really close? Like if you in Philly, do you want to go to Temple? I wanted to go to a school that wasn't too close because I wanted to feel like I'm on a new journey. I feel like leaving and going somewhere else will make me feel like that sense of, you know, a fresh start, new beginnings, all that good stuff, and I wanted that feel. But at the same time, I didn't want to be too far because I would probably want to come home as much as I possibly can. I wouldn't want coming home to feel like a trip, like I'm really on the way. This is going to take hours and hours on end. I wouldn't want my family to have to struggle to get there, and I wouldn't want to have to struggle to get back. A good distance for me personally was about an hour. An hour away is far enough to where I know my people ain't going to just be popping up any opportunity to get. By my people, I don't just mean my family. Like if I was to be in Temple, I could hang out with my friends as often as I wanted to because I'm in Philly, and that's nice, but I still want, like I said, a feeling of a fresh start. I'd rather meet new people and kind of have to force myself to open up, and that's also going to encourage me to grow because I'm very shy, and I feel like being in an environment where I have to speak to people, where I have to meet new people, I can't rely on my circle, is great for growth. I feel like getting ready for college is going to college is a great step towards growth. Sidetrack. When you go to college, push yourself out of your comfort zone. Like, I want to be in so many activities and clubs and all that stuff, and I'm so shy. I don't like doing anything with that involves people who I don't know. But when I go to college, I want to do that because I need to learn to get over my shyness and fear, like social stuff. I need to get over that. You need to push yourself and step out of your comfort zone. And I was telling my friend the other day, because me and her are both really shy, and I was talking to her about how this year and in the upcoming years, we need to put ourselves in uncomfortable situations in order to grow. Long story short, all of that to say, pick a school that's far enough from you. So yeah, so like preferably for me, it's about an hour away because I want to be able to go get there easily and be able to come back easily, because I like to come back to see my family if I really felt like I had to, or something happened, or if like I just wanted to come back home. I would want to be able to get there quickly. The next thing is safety. It's important to pick a school with a safe environment, because this is going to be your home for the next 4 years if you plan on getting your bachelor's or more. Like in my case, it will be my home for 5. So you have to make sure you think to yourself, can I live here? Can I live here? Can I see myself living here? Even take the college out. Could I live in an environment like this? Always ask yourself that question, because like I said, that's going to be your home for the next 4 years. Don't ever, put safety aside. Safety is extremely important. Make sure you're picking a school that you will feel safe in and that is safe, because that's going to be your home for the next 4 or so years. Next thing that was important to me is diversity. You have to ask yourself, do I care about going to a diverse school? If you don't, cool. If you do, which I do, then yeah. This one also for me personally falls back into safety. I am a black Muslim girl. Black Muslim girl. So what's it called? It's important for me to find a school where I won't feel like I'll be looked at differently, discriminated against, or unsafe. I don't know if you can hear the TV in my sister's room or not, because that's really loud. But if you can, then sorry about that. And if you can't, then great. So it's important to make sure you pick a school that, if diversity is important to you, that is diverse. The next thing you have to look at when you're considering a school is the affordability. Can you afford it? Can you afford to go there? Make sure you pick a school that you can afford. There's not really too much more to add to that. Yeah, so look at that. Next, I looked at a school that, I looked at its acceptance rate. If you want to try to attend every school, push yourself. Me personally, I do not. Next, activities, student life. Ask yourself how important it is that you have an active campus. How important is that to you? Personally, I need an active campus. I do not want to feel like I have nothing to do on campus aside from sitting in my dorm. Ask yourself if having an active campus is important to you. How important is it? And then look into whatever school you want to go to, or whatever schools you're interested in. Look into what they have on campus for students. Next is dorms. How important are dorms to you? How important is it that you have nice dorms? All that stuff. Finally, the last thing that I had to look at when it came to deciding what schools I would be interested in, or what school I want to attend the most, is the size of the school and the size of the classrooms. Do you want to go to a school with a bunch of students, or do you want to go to a school with less people? Up to you. Me, I went to go to a school with a bunch of students, but the downside is when you go to a school with a bunch of students, the classrooms and the class sizes are usually a lot bigger. Pretty much, that's it. That's the end of my video. Those are my Big 10 college must-haves. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you think that there's anything else I should think about, like I should consider when, picking what school I'm gonna go to. Let me know if you think of anything else. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.